it to everyone you meet. That life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
And a very special day it is. It is a Monday. That means my partner in crime, my co-host this morning, is Angel Perley with Americans for Prosperity, AFP. Good morning.
Good morning. That's me.
And so, how are we feeling? You know, we had time change yesterday.
So, I'm okay. I'm good.
So,
I can do the whole time change thing. It's my children that struggle. They couldn't. I think the biggest battle is going down when the sun's, or going to sleep whenever the sun is still out. Yeah. And they just don't. It's just not their vibe. Yeah, it's just not their thing.
It's almost bedtime.
Yeah. When they're like the sun is still out. I'm like, you're not wrong. The sun is still out. However, you still have to get up at the same time.
That's right.
So you still have to go to bed at the same time. Yeah. So I don't know. They don't really understand that.
It seems, no, and it's, we don't understand. So how do we expect them?
I'm okay with it. I
think it throws off the animals too. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't speak on that, but
my fish, my dogs, everybody's like, what is going on?
I mean, an hour to me is just not a huge.
No, we got to be positive.
I mean, it's not that huge of a thing. It's just, it's like 1 hour.
Right.
I don't know. I just, it doesn't bother me. I know it really bothers some people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I'm feeling this morning. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Maybe catch me tomorrow. Maybe I'll be different. I don't know. Right now, I'm just no. Or maybe in the fall. I can't remember because the fall is the one where you get more, like you get that extra hour. Yeah. Get that hour, I don't know. So you think that I'd be? I don't ever spring forward.
Well, it's just a matter.
I don't know. Maybe knowing this is happening, I know we're coming into warmer weather.
That's it.
And that's where I'm like, I'll spring out. How forward do I need to spring in order for this to get warmer? And so that's kind of where that's where I'm thinking. And I'm a spring baby, so I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too. Well, I think the things too. I think that attitude of gratitude, being positive. It's a little adjusting, but it's okay. It's all right. It's going to be okay.
I mean, after the first few days, you get pretty used to it, I think. Yeah. Your body adjusts.
Just tell me when what I need to do, when I need to be there.
Yeah. But I mean, I mean, the summer, the spring.
Well, I did talk to someone this morning, and I'm not naming no names. It was extremely late. So, yeah.
Oh, well,
so
I can speculate, but I don't know. Well,
I think you can.
The alarm should go off at the same time. I'm confused.
I don't think it did. I don't think the alarm, so.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I can say the struggle bus is real for some. And that's okay. I'm not complaining, just explaining, not, embarrassing.
I am kind of whatever that my car did not reset. I had to reset it.
I still have I've never got my clock right in my Jeep. It asks me all the time, do you want to set your clock? No, I'm good. Do you want to set your clock?
That would drive me nuts.
No, I don't even care. I don't.
Oh, I care. I
have a watch on me. I have a phone. I have so much stuff that is telling me what you got to do. My watch tells me you need to stand. You need to sit.
You can tell you. Maybe I don't have a watch.
It's one thing that is not telling me what time.
I don't know. I use my clock.
I don't.
But what if I don't have my phone or something,
Well, that's not going to happen with me because I always do.
Well, you're an empty nester, so it's a little different.
Yeah, a lot different. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Can I see your phone?
Well, I still get that too.
No.
Do you have any games on your phone?
Fine. They have texting, calling people. Yeah. No, quit.
Some weird snake game was added to my phone that I don't know about, and it's like.
Listen, I don't know.
It just like eats all of these buildings and things up. It's like a snake. Yeah.
Well, I don't have games on my phone, believe it or not.
Actually it wasn't yours, but yeah, I didn't have games on my phone. They got loaded on my phone.
Oh,
okay, yeah. So.
My kids wouldn't know how to do that. They have to have a password for that.
Well, there's your sister's kids too. Yeah, there's some that do, okay? There's people in this world that do, okay? That's okay, though. It's good, because it's kind of a fun game, actually. All right, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors this morning.
Okay, yeah.
Are they not there?
Let's do that.
Are they over here?
I can probably Meadowview Healthcare.
Is that not them right there? No? Well, that's weird.
Yes, let's thank them. Let's thank those lovely, lovely sponsors.
It's funny that Meadowview was your first out of your mouth.
Meadowview Healthcare is right at the top of the list. Meadowview Healthcare. I think there's another one, but
gosh. You can tell it's
McAllister Land Consulting, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Americans for Prosperity.
That's crazy. It's not April Fool's yet, is it? Fox Purley Wealth Management.
Fox Purley Wealth Management.
Dr. Mindy Gunn, Dr. Black's Eye Associates. Salem Crossing.
Salem Crossing.
Meadowview
Healthcare, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So I think that's...
Yeah. Well, look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, we should play like a guessing game next time.
Right.
Yeah. I think that...
we said Marshall Monuments, didn't we?
Marshall Monuments.
Cannot forget Corey.
Listen,
Absolutely wonderful.
We are trying to pull out that memory bank.
That's right, I know.
And we have sprung forward, and we
yes. On a very foggy Monday morning.
Somebody has
foggy is in our mind, not foggy outside.
Somebody got so excited to see all those fabulous names that they decided to steal them and use them for their own use.
I know. Somebody actually, it's like probably they got it framed. They probably got our sponsors framed.
That's right.
They put it up in their
really good list of sponsors here.
Really good.
Really, really good. I don't know.
They were talking about, I saw this where, a lot of people like slay, or like, and it's funny, they were like, we're not going to stop saying that. We're just going to say like other, like really good. Yeah. Really, really good. Yes. And
Walmart.
Oh,
Mama Rose's.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
We had an opening, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
The sky opened. The sun is shining.
Hallelujah. Listen, the sponsor God said, listen, you are not...
ding. They heard the ding, okay?
Wasn't my ding. I was going to tell you that.
Ding. I was dinging.
It was not my ding. Okay.
Bradley's probably saying, what goes on?
Yeah, I know. God bless
Bradley,
us. Okay, let's officially thank our wonderful, wonderful sponsors.
Do it.
Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox Purley Wealth Management, Dr. Black Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, and McAllister Land Consulting.
And we had Mama Rose's Friday and had that little spicy chili.
Oh, I thought you had them on. I'm like, hey, I had Mama Rose's on Friday.
No, I know we did.
We did, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that was chili. That chili was really good. It was.
Chili.
Yeah, if you've not had the Mama Rose's chili, I don't know.
But they also have really good. They had vegetable beef soup. They have when they have the broccoli.
They mix it up. They mix it up.
Potato.
They have potato. Yeah, they mix it up.
I like that they make the decisions for me. Like I love to go there and just it's like when you go into the kitchen. And let's go back when you're a parent, you're making it yourself and you're making the decisions. But it's always fun when someone else here's your options. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I know they are.
I get it, but I'm just yeah. I mean, and they have supposedly my kids say the best croutons in the entire world.
The claim to fame.
The croutons, man, are hard to beat.
And I'm telling you right now, of course, not I've heard their pizzas, the best pizza. I've heard their salad bar. I've heard their soups. I've heard their spaghetti, their lasagna, meatball sub, which so many good things.
It's
but then
busy.
The croutons are
My children are like, give me some croutons. Oh, can you add some cheese and some ranch on it? And I'm like, okay, you have to eat something else.
Makes them happy.
I mean, I'm about to just say, hey, can we just get the bag of croutons on the table? Whatever we got to pay for them, I don't know.
You know, they put a water jug, just put some
Well,
croutons
here's the
on.
thing. So, I don't even know. I don't know where they get their croutons, and I've never asked. But I know
I don't
that
think
if
you should find out. I think this should be something just a little.
well, here,
softer.
but the reason why I say that is because well, I'm not going to, because here's the thing. If I were to buy those or try to get those, my kids would not eat them.
Mm-mm.
Like,
And
they
like
would
some
not.
Special, they
Yes.
that little, I think they like that little bowl.
I know. They get them in their
They
own
get a
little bowl.
they
And,
get their-
yeah. I don't
It's
know.
presentation. It's the little bowl. It's the little. It's everything.
But yeah, we ate the pizza. We ate all the things. We
all
did.
The things, all the things.
Service was great. Service
Always,
was good. And
always.
So, yeah.
All right, we're on to the 10th day of March. I cannot remember. Is this isn't the Ides of March? Is it? I don't think it is. Is it?
I think of March Madness.
Well, that's true too. It's coming up. Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I'm thinking of. I was trying to think. Remember when Caesar? Remember it's the. I always get them confused on what date that is on.
Are you about to get another dink?
Yeah.
It's your
Oh, there's dinging, baby.
Are you?
Dinging going on.
Are you about to?
I need some dinging.
It's March 15th.
Okay, all right. I'm ahead of the game. Okay. March the 10th is something though, isn't it?
It's around the midpoint of the month.
Okay.
Ides
maybe
of March.
that's it. Yeah, and that is when I remember my dad would wake me up every 15th of March, which I didn't remember which date it was, and ate two brute. How many pancakes did you eat? Ate two brute. That's what he'd always say. Okay. All right, that's a little down there.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, that's something. All right, today is Commonwealth Day. Commonwealth Day. Okay. Festival of Life in the Cracks Day. And it shows, which this is kind of like the commercial, where like there's cracks all in the pavement, and then all of a sudden this beautiful flower comes through. Festival of Life in the Cracks Day. You know how like you see like something that just like all of a sudden like it'll grow through the cracks sometimes
Like weeds.
Weeds. A lot of that. I like the moss when it comes. The moss. That's got to take your hands like this. The moss. I like when the moss comes up through. I think it's. I don't know why, and I know like it's like some people hate it, but I don't know why. I think moss is just so pretty.
Kind of reminds me of mold.
Well, that's why. I think they're brothers. Okay?
Yeah, they've got to be related. Because it definitely reminds me of mold.
But I feel like that it just like I don't know, for some reason I just think it looks old fashioned. I like it. It just looks I don't know. It's just so cool. Yes, it would be probably a brother to that. Yes, I can see that. But all right. So Festival of Life in the Cracks Day. Oh, fill our staplers day. Oh my goodness. You would have to have the patience of Job to watch me fill a stapler. I can do it. It's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a really.
I don't use a stapler a whole lot.
Well, I used to more so when I would decorate something and have that staple gun. Just.
Oh yeah, I have used a staple gun for Christmas lights before. That's right.
You're not supposed to do that because I guess I hate to say that because people do and I do, but like, you're not because of the wires.
I know. You just gotta be careful. I did it for a few years. It worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out.
I do remember that.
It did the trick.
Well, fill our staplers day. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Every time you get a different stapler or a new stapler, you have to figure out how that stapler works because every stapler is different. I feel. Every year I'd get a new stapler, and every year it would take me forever to learn how to.
I was really good at trying to staple something that was too thick.
Do you feel
so?
Point of pride there. Look at that. Look at that.
It is what it is.
I have a superpower. I can staple
100 pages together.
There you go. Look at you.
Yeah. Not to brag.
Not to brag, but International Bagpipe Day. I love bagpipes. I love to hear them. You know, it always seems like, whenever the bagpipes coming through, when you're tailgating, that's just so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a little cold to have the skirt on today.
it's cool. They're just so rare.
I know.
I think that's what makes them so cool. Yeah.
They're fascinating to watch, but it might be cool for the skirt this morning. International Day of Awareness. No, excuse me.
Like,
Day of Awesomeness.
Autism?
No, awesomeness.
Oh.
Awesome. Like awesomeness. They're taking awesome and putting ness with it.
Awesomeness?
Awesomeness. Am I saying it? Awesomeness. Am I not saying that right?
Yeah. It's just a day of awesomeness.
Yes.
A day to be awesome.
And it shows like, jumping out of an airplane, being awesomeness.
Ooh, I heard a horror story about jumping out of an airplane, and I always wanted to do it. But then when I heard that story, I'm like, ugh.
What, their parachute didn't go? What?
No, they're landing.
Oh, landing's horrible. Yeah, that's
the landing. Ugh.
I think that's where I'm a little more afraid. You know, I've always wanted to do it, and if I get the opportunity, I probably will do it. But just because I have always wanted to, but that landing's the scary part. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it was the landing. And I think the foot got broken in half or something.
Ow.
Yeah, or the ankle, something.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Ooh.
All right, International Day of Awesomeness, okay? International Lime Day. I love a good lime. You put the lime in the coconut.
I like lime.
Lime and water.
Well, yeah, I think I like lime and water.
Key lime pie.
I'm not a key lime pie person.
Cold. Oh.
Yeah. I just,
so refreshing.
I don't think I am. I think I've tried it once, and and somebody was like, no. I think I remember somebody being like, no, that's not good key lime pie. Like, don't let that be your first experience with key lime pie.
Yeah, you don't want don't want someone to take you down a bad path of bad key lime pie.
Yeah, so I was like, well, okay, but I don't think I've tried it ever since.
All right, well, limes are good, and today is International Lime Day.
Sprite.
I feel like lemons get overpowered. I feel like lemons are more popular than limes.
Lemons are more popular than limes.
But I feel like that limes are really coming in strong. I feel like
lemons,
in DC,
I don't know limes
a lot
as
of
much.
limes. I don't know why. It just looked like there was, for some reason, like I had lime in my water. There was a lot of limes. I don't know why.
I think lemons are more flavorful, though. I think they're stronger.
I don't know. Maybe
and lemons, I can't speak on limes because I'm not as familiar, but lemons are really good for you. Like that juice.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Landline Telephone Day for anybody that still has the landline telephone. You know.
I do not.
No.
I have not. Never actually.
So hats off for those that do. I do. I guess I do here at the station. Duh. Okay.
The kids will never know what it's like to be like, I gotta.
I know.
Hang this phone up.
My dad finally put this long cord so that we could have some privacy, you know? It's like, yeah.
Well, they had the ones, that were connected to the wall, right? And then you had to keep the cord with them.
Do you remember that?
And then finally they made...
Do you remember that one?
The red one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I called the fire department and the police department.
Every morning.
And said hello.
Greeted them every
morning. So you have this gray box, and all the numbers are gray and white with the white lettering. Mm-hmm. And then you have a bright blue one for police.
Yeah.
Then you have a bright red one for firefighter.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be like for safety. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so you knew which one, and then I don't know if there was one for ambulance.
It was usually the police department you called. That was the one you usually talked to.
I thought it was the fire department.
I thought it was the police department.
I don't know. I thought it was the fire department.
They were so kind about that.
And obviously I wanted to press the pretty button versus the dull gray one. And
I think
I don't know.
That was kind of a cute setup, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's so long as your child wasn't going and pressing the wrong buttons.
Them of a morning.
Just say, hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
I wonder how old I was.
I'm trying to remember. You had to be...
Well, obviously not school age.
No, obviously not, yeah.
So, what, 3?
Yeah, you had to be that. But you would tell them about about the day, what you were doing, what was going on. How cute was that, though? I mean, I know we can't do that this day and age. I know everybody's got to be on their game, but that was cute. Okay, very cute. All right, Mario Day. Mario.
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 We are not big Mario people.
But I see the cutest stuff for Mario. Oh my goodness.
No, I know there's a lot of people
There's
that
some
are. It's just,
really cute. Like the cutest backpack. Man.
yeah. We've seen it. I think we watched it a few times. But like as far as the movie, not necessarily the game.
I like
Do they still have are they still making Mario games?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Didn't he just come out with a movie? I think he just came out with a movie.
I think I just said that.
Oh yeah, I think he did. But I'm thinking in my head, but maybe
I heard that.
I was going over it in my head. I'll be the first to say I'm a little far.
Yeah. So we've never played the game. I can tell you that. But we have seen the movie.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think I know I have. Yeah. National Blueberry Popover Day. It looks like a blueberry muffin, which.
A blueberry what day?
Popover.
Popover?
Yeah. National Blueberry Popover. It looks like a muffin. I don't know.
I mean, a blueberry muffin is a warmed blueberry muffin is hard to beat.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It says I love you.
It does.
National Ranch Day.
Oh, well, hot diggity dog.
Every dog has their day. It's funny how much ranch that it's, I don't know why. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I was told. Down in here in the southern part of the state, we just are huge ranch eaters.
We are.
And, I mean, point of pride, I guess.
Ranch goes on everything.
That's what they said. They said that, yes, that. I didn't disagree. I'm like, okay, all right. It's just funny how people, like I guess, look at different parts of the state. Okay.
I think that I actually I've slowed down on it a little bit.
On your ranch?
Yeah, I have.
Are we doing true confession?
I think that my kids have picked it up.
Yeah.
Picked it up a lot. So I have. I've slowed down on it a little bit. But I do. I love me some good old ranch.
Yeah, it just good. It goes with celery, carrots. It goes on chicken wings. I mean, there's so many good things that ranch, salad. So many good things ranch. Okay, National Women's and Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. Okay. All right. National Workplace Napping Day.
Workplace napping day?
Yeah, taking a nap in your workplace. Not doing that?
No, thanks.
No, not for me.
I will not be doing that. First of all, I don't think you should nap at work. I mean, unless you're like...
On your lunch hour. I guess if you were taking a...
Well, I mean, or if you're like an emergency service person.
Well, yeah. I would think that, yeah.
I mean, that I would, but I don't think, like, if you have just a 8 to 5 job, I don't think.
I think the emergency people, they they stay all night there, so that would be like which they're totally justified.
Yeah, but I'm not a big napper as it is.
Not
I don't nap. I can't nap. Whatever you want to say, I just
no napping.
No.
Pack your lunch day. What would you pack? You're not packing my lunch. You're packing your lunch. What would you pack?
Chicken salad.
Oh.
I don't know. I just feel like a chicken salad, like on white toast, is something that you can just, like, you can't go wrong with, and it's very lunchy, like that with like a bag of chips and a drink.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I did get in big trouble today because Jameson begged me to pack his lunch, and I was like, dude, well, this is what he... You ask him what he has to pack his lunch. He wanted chips, a Reese's, and a yogurt.
Well, the yogurt justifies... I don't know. The yogurt justifies everything.
And he said, he was trying to tell me all of his buddies that don't have sandwiches or like a meat or something.
Oh.
And I said, I don't believe that because I know so-and-so's parents and I know better. And he's like, they don't, I promise you. And I'm like, not believing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can maybe tomorrow, but I don't have everything that I need to make that. And he's like, yes, you do. And I was like, you're not going to convince me to put snacks in your lunchbox for lunch today. Like, it's not happening, dude.
Right.
So,
But I did like, but he gets a little bit, something for attempting. I mean, that was a good try. He did try.
Yeah, he did try.
He did try.
But no.
Yeah, I think a good old. I'm with you on a chicken salad sandwich, but I think also like a bologna sandwich, or a ham sandwich with Doritos. I don't know why that goes good together.
Like a ham and cheese?
Yeah, with Doritos. Okay. Pack your lunch day.
I'm a ham person over turkey.
I like a good turkey too. I like them all. I like them all. Ooh, what about a Reuben?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Or any of that. Yeah. Pack your lunch day. I think whatever.
Or a tuna.
Yeah.
Tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
I know you're not eating that, but
Yeah.
I would eat that.
I would. No, I could do that. I could do it. I could do that. I could. Yeah, I could. I just don't do it very often, but I could do it. I'm laughing because Seinfeld was just talking because he normally he went off. George went off like what he normally orders, and he ordered the tuna, and so did the woman. So they like, yeah, it was in common. They had.
I don't know.
I know you don't. Okay, pack your lunch day. Yes, I could do that, and if someone packed it for me, it would even be better. So I always like when someone else does something like that. Salvation Army Day.
Okay.
Salvation Army is something that we have and you hear about, but boy, you just don't realize what all they do. And then when you do have a disaster, they come right in and they're just like the cavalry. You know what I mean?
Well, and don't they have like
they ride right on
like
in.
stores and stuff like that where you go and you donate stuff and then they sell it and then
maybe somewhere, yeah. I don't know, but I think I don't know if they still do, but they used to, yeah. But what a blessing whenever they come in. It's always nice. U.S. Paper Money Day.
Oh, okay. It's very rare that I have cash on me.
Yeah.
For some reason, though, when I do have it, I'm like, oh, I gotta spend this first. I gotta get rid of this.
Got to do it.
Gotta spend this first. I don't know why, but they say that there's like a study or I remember hearing about, and it's something about how you, or maybe you save the cash. I don't know. It's something with money versus card. There's like some sort of, I don't know, relationship that you can save money if you don't have cash, or you save money if you don't have. I don't remember what it is. I don't know. I know that usually if I have cash, I'm like trying to get rid of it because I will like.
It's amazing how much you just have to go shopping.
Well, I don't know. It's not necessarily that. I just like, I want to get rid of it so that A, I don't lose it or misplace it. B, my kids, they think $1 is $100 these days. So, it's just like, let's just get rid of this. I do get excited when I find like a $10 bill that I didn't know I had.
Oh, I think everybody, yeah. Like when you do the laundry or something. That doesn't happen to me, but I know that it does happen to some. Yeah, I do know that. We just don't usually put money in our pocket. I don't know. I'm kind of like you though. We just don't do the cash like that very much. Okay, so also today. So then this is also this day in history. So like if you were, this is. Okay, what we're doing is celebrating, but this is also today is this day in history. And like if you were to say this happened on this day in history, if you were telling a story.
Oh.
Like.
So then like, rather than call it like a history memory month or something, we're calling it this day in history. This day in
history, yeah. So like
this day in history
this
day.
This day in history, the 10th day of March. This day in history, we talked about. I don't know. Okay, I do need to talk about some of the notes. Sectional finals wrapped up Saturday night. Several local teams moved on. Salem fell to Mitchell in the first game on the Paley sectional. Eastern played Clarksville Wednesday night and won 76-38 and moved on to the sectional finals. Friday night and played Paoli, the Rams 67-35. Paoli moved on to the sectional final game Saturday night with Providence and lost 41-40. Boy, that was a tight game. Woo! In other sectional action, Class 4A, Jeffersonville beat New Albany 62-47 for a chance to advance out of the Seymour sectional to the regionals. In 3A action, Brownstown edged over Silver Creek 52-50 to win the Charlestown sectional and move on. In other 2A sectional, Linton beat West. Is it Vigo? Vigo, V-I-G-O, Vigo. 61-36 to win Eastern Green sectional. Sectional A or singles A sectional, Orleans beat North Davies 42-34. Within the Lagodi sectional, Northeast DuBois beat Wood Memorial 73-58 in the Springs Valley sectional. Christian Academy beat Borden 48-35 to win the West Washington sectional in the second year in a row. Christian Academy shut the Senators out on their sectional 37-28 on Wednesday night. IU battled from behind and won a thrilling regular season game against Ohio State 66-60 to retain the 9th place in the Big Ten. Purdue sits at the 6th place as the tournament begins in Indianapolis this Wednesday. So we'll be carrying the Big Ten tournament Wednesday. So there we go. The first Wednesday will be the game 1, Northwestern versus Minnesota. That'll be kickoff. That'll be the tip-off, sorry. I should switch that, right? Okay, then Thursday night, Oregon will be playing Indiana. So that'll be game 4 on Thursday night. So, all right. So we'll have all that action, yes, going on. March Madness going on, for sure. So starting on Wednesday, ending on Sunday with the final game for the championship.
Cool, cool.
Exciting time for sure. All right, now, also going back now, I'm kind of going to read popcorn today. I'm all over the page. These are some tips to help you to adjust to the time change. Okay?
Oh.
This is kind of very, very important, right?
All right, we'll see.
All right, we shall see. Okay, number 1, get some... Oh. What are you doing to yourself over there? Okay, number 1, get some sun. Spending time outside in the natural light can help you with your internal clock, even if it's cloudy.
Just wear that sunscreen.
Look at that. Look at that. Put that sunscreen on. Get some sun. This is going to help you to adjust to the time, okay? Okay. Number 2, don't lean on that extra cup of coffee. I have been doing it.
I beg your pardon?
I know. I was going to say, I have...
Who are you to tell me?
I know. I have actually had more coffee, than probably should have. It's tempting when you're tired, but caffeine too late in the day can keep you up at night. Try to stop around noon. Oh, get out. Posh. Poo. Boo. I'm sorry. Yes. Do as I say, not as I do, right?
Yeah.
We had those energy drinks last night late, not late, but by the time I finished it was later, and I had no trouble at all.
Yeah, caffeine just doesn't affect me.
I don't, in my head I want to think it does, but we had those.
I think I just like, I like the taste of coffee. I like the taste of the energy drink. I just like the
It did
taste.
not bother me at all.
I'd be okay. Honestly, if they made if they made that energy drink without the energy but still the flavor, that'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay with that. I'm not getting it for energy.
You're getting it for the flavor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's actually why I do half. So I still get a little bit of that flavor, but I don't need all that energy.
Right. Number 3, eat meals on your new schedule. If you normally eat lunch at 1, you might not feel hungry until 2. But sticking with your normal lunch time can help you adjust
kind of like your normal
quicker.
sleep time.
Yes, and don't eat dinner too late. It will keep you up. Now that's something that will. If you... Coffee, energy drinks, I'll go to sleep. But food, if I'm eating later than Katie bar the door, we're going to be up.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, like, get your belly full.
It's like a gremlin.
Get your belly full and get warm and go to sleep.
No.
Oh, see, I'm like
I want to get something done.
Get my belly full.
I'm going to be getting something done.
I'm not a big believer on eating and then going to sleep anyway.
Yeah.
But I think that I don't know. We eat dinner so early that it's a non-issue.
Yeah. When I was in D.C. last week, we ate what we call supper really late, and that just completely which it was fun and it was enjoyable, but
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, I've got a friend that will eat dinner like at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, okay, well, we're going to bed.
Well, I always feel like
and I'm like, how are you
it's
eating
like,
so late?
well, you'll see people at restaurants 8, 9 o'clock at night. I mean, people do that. It's just, it's different, and I always feel like I always felt like I was on vacation. You know, like.
Yeah, if I'm on vacation, that rule's a little different, but no, this is like normal, and I'm just like, you know what, this. To each their own. I mean, if you want to eat at 8, 9 o'clock, 7, whatever, you go for it. If you want to eat at 4 o'clock, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, that's just something that we wouldn't be able to do because we go to bed earlier.
But it's crazy because if you go back to when I was a wee child, I was raised eating a late supper. We always had supper really late. Like everybody else, like in the play area, like in the play, or what I'm trying to say, out playing, they would go in earlier and have their supper, and then we would be having our supper like when everybody else would be going in. We always ate. It was because the radio station. Yeah.
See, now so my kid comes home now and acts like he hasn't eaten anything in like 5 days. So I'm like, just hang on. We're gonna have dinner in a little while. Just hang tight, like get a little snack or something. But we're not eating.
Well, it's funny. I was raised in eating supper later, but then with you guys, I always did it earlier. And then, so now I'm on that earlier step,
Yeah, I also am not a big breakfast person.
Uh-huh.
So I'm, like, I wake up thinking about lunch. Like what do we have for lunch in like 4 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so I don't know. I guess just because I eat lunch and then, I don't know, I guess I'm okay to eat dinner a little early because I don't eat breakfast. I don't know if that even makes sense, but
sure, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that I don't know. I mean, I will eat breakfast. It's not my favorite meal of the day. In fact, it's my least favorite.
Yeah. Unless I like breakfast for supper.
And I'm hoping that I'm not. I think I'm giving that. I think I'm giving that, passing that on. Not on purpose, but I mean, when my kid wakes up and asks me for a cheeseburger, I'm just like, dude,
gotta wait.
Like, can't have a cheeseburger. I mean, I guess he could, but I'm just like, is there anything else you want? Like some toast, cereal,
get in there and fix those cheeseburgers.
Egg? I mean, like,
get in there.
I know, right?
Get in there and mold
Who
those
wants a
patties
cheeseburger
together?
and fries for breakfast?
Get in there and mold those patties. And
I mean, I
ready.
guess it wouldn't be much different than having like
a sausage sandwich.
Like a sausage sandwich with some hash browns.
There you go. Why not? All right, so okay, so eat your meals on your new schedule. So even though like you want to wait till 2, go ahead and eat it at 1. Okay. Number 4, get some exercise. Even a brisk walk can help you make you feel more alert. It might also help you fall asleep tonight.
I second that. That a walk just makes you feel better. I don't know about. I don't know about the sleep part, but I think going for walks, I think you should go for a walk after dinner, after lunch. You know, I just think a good old even if it's like a 15-minute walk.
What about the word was a brisk walk?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care how you walk.
Brisk walk.
I don't care how you walk. Brisk, not brisk, whatever. Slow, not slow. I don't care if you skip. I mean, I think, doing something like that is good.
Okay, and number 5, hydrate. If you feel like you're more tired, you could be dehydrated, so drink plenty of water this week. Avoiding alcohol is good too. So avoid that, but drink plenty of water.
Okay.
Water, which I've tried to do.
Some water.
Water. You can't go wrong with that, right?
That's like Emily Blunt when she said, they asked her if, Emily Blunt.
Uh-huh.
You know her husband?
No.
John Krasinski, I don't know how you say his name. They're like one of my favorite Hollywood couples, and she's British, and so she was like, they asked, and he's American, and so somebody asked him during an interview, asked Emily, are your kids getting your accent, or are they getting your husband's accent? And she said, well, they were really getting mine, and everything was going fine. She said the other day, and she said the kid's name, started yelling and said, "Can I have some water?" And she said, "It is water, not water." It was really funny. And her face was just like in disgust that we say water. And she's like, "It is water."
That's funny.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Very funny.
But yeah, I love me some Emily Blunt. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just funny when you said water, it triggered me to think.
All right. Well,
So get plenty of water.
Speaking of that, speaking of food, and here are some common ways kids insult our cooking.
Some common ways.
It's so hard. I mean, it
Oh.
really hurts. You got a tough audience sometimes, you know? And here's the thing, too. They can like it on Tuesday, but they don't want it on Friday, or don't like it on Friday. Their palate changes up fast.
This is so funny. Because I just heard this conversation about how negotiating with kids used to not be a thing. And now they said that, I think it's on average, parents spend 70 hours a year negotiating with their kids.
Do you feel like growing up that I negotiated with you?
Well, considering that I grew up on ramen noodles, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was just so picky, though. I mean, not that I know what I like, and I have broadened my palate, but.
Oh, I think so, definitely.
But I just.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and you did make 2 different bowls of chili because I didn't like beans.
Yeah.
And I don't think Abby did either, though.
Yeah, I worked on that. Yeah.
I mean, let me ask you this. Would I make 2 different bowls of chili today? No. But I probably would just make them one without the beans.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
The majority rules.
Huh?
The majority rules.
Yeah. I think that I cook, at this point, cater to my kids. Yeah. And I think so the negotiating doesn't really have to happen. Now, granted, I do have the ramen noodles on hand, but I don't like for them to do it.
Right. Well, here is the way they insult our cooking. Okay, here are the 10 most common complaints and insults parents hear about their cooking. Number 1, I don't like vegetables. Fair enough, it's a classic.
Yeah, that's pretty standard, I think.
I know. But it's funny because I know for years trying to get like green beans and vegetables, and then now,
I still have PTSD from green beans.
Well.
Which is funny
because I just kept introducing it.
Which is funny because.
Ooh, there it is on the table again. Whoop, there it is.
Okay, this is funny because there were times where, you'd have the ramen noodles, but there were times where ramen noodles weren't an option. So I don't know what the difference. I don't know what changed. I don't know what flipped.
Well, I feel like it probably just could have been.
Maybe we didn't have any at the time when you were like too bad. I don't know.
Well, or just maybe you've had enough of that, and now we gotta get some kind of a vegetable in you. Abby used to hold her nose and eat her green beans. I remember that. And she doesn't do that anymore. She likes green beans now. I
like green beans since having my second kid.
Yeah. Which, see, your palate changes. So.
I mean, so.
But you just got to keep introducing it. That's my suggestion.
I crave vegetables with him so bad.
That is so bad.
Yeah, I think I chewed them up and then pretend like I was wiping my mouth and spit them in the napkin. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what I did. Yeah. And then also I think that I threw some on the floor trying to get the dog to eat them too. And I don't think the dog ate them.
Oh no, we're not doing this. The dog, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to find every which way to not eat green beans was like a whole
thing.
But I still don't like corn. Ugh.
Okay. So number 2, I don't like the smell.
That's probably true.
That'd be like like a lot of times fish and stuff like that, the smells.
Yeah, my kids love fish.
But there are some that, like, especially when you're cooking it, I mean, sometimes it's like a little.
Yeah, that smells gross. Just try it. No. Yeah.
Okay, so number 3, I don't like the way it looks. Now that's true. Yeah. I can.
They probably, I think my kids, the looks is not so much the thing. I think my kids are more like the smell.
I think that's more normal. Okay, the way it looks. Okay, that's why but they do try to do always presentation. That's why like they came out with the green ketchups, the like the way you can like make your like let's take a pancake and you put the blueberries for the eyes and then you do like or bananas for the I mean presentation. So the way it looks. Okay, number 4, it's too spicy. I think that's I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't cook a whole lot of spicy for the kids, so.
Okay. Number 5, it's too mushy.
Mushy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get that one.
I don't think I know. I don't.
I mean, like as in, like I don't get that one. No, I get it, but I mean, like I don't get that feedback.
Yeah, mushy. I don't want to eat something new.
No, my kids do pretty good on that.
Too plain, too bland.
Now this is where the ranch and the ketchup come into play.
They saved the day.
Yes. Also, ranch seasoning is a totally, like a game changer.
Yeah.
If you've not had ranch seasoning or you don't use it, just do yourself a favor and try it. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Yeah. Okay. Number 8, it's boring.
Boring?
Yeah, I don't
know about that.
Yeah. Number 9, didn't we just have this? That's.
I try to mix it up. My kids pull the whole, like if they don't want to eat it, like, or whatever, I'm like, we're having this or something, they will pull the whole card of, oh, I don't like that. And I'm like, yes you do. Like, you just don't want it. Like,
yeah.
You like it, you just don't want it. There's a difference.
Right.
You just don't want it currently, but you do like it.
And these are, for those just now tuning in, these are the 10 most common complaints and insults parents hear about their cooking. Number 10, it's too chewy or too tough. It says, if you hear this, maybe your cooking sucks.
Maybe.
Well, sometimes, though, like if you're doing, like, pork chops or maybe steak or something like that, sometimes it is a little harder to get, well, or hang on, remember, years ago, potatoes were harder to, it was hard to, I went through a period of trying to find some potatoes that would boil down. It took them forever.
I did one of those sheet meals a few days ago with like the chicken, the green beans, and the potatoes, and everything was good. It was all good, and I thought I'm gonna put, out of all 3 of these things, the green beans are gonna be the least amount probably they're gonna like, so I'll put the least amount of those on there, and I'll make room for more chicken and potatoes. I'll be darned if those kids did not want more green beans instead of everything else. And I'm like, I mean, I can make another thing of green beans, but I know by the time I do that, they wouldn't want it. But I'm like, I cannot believe, I mean, had I was guessing, that would have been my least amount of something that you guys would have wanted more of.
I love that.
But they did. They just kept wanting to. I think Fallon ate almost the whole pan.
Well, good deal. Well, also the poll also looked at foods kids never complain about.
Cheetos.
Hold on, number 1. Drum roll, pizza.
Oh, yeah, pizza's got chicken. I bet chicken's on there, chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, number 2.
Yep.
Number 3, fries.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No. Number 4, macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
Ugh. And burgers would be the last.
All of that sounds delicious to me. Listen, somebody used to say all the time that just give Angel the kids menu and she'll be fine. I mean,
she'll be fine.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
At all. Yeah,
not wrong at all. No, I love me. Listen, I'm a connoisseur of chicken strips and chicken nuggets. Like, if you want to know who's got the best of the best, I'm your girl.
Yeah.
I mean, just let me know. Oh, and French fries. I can tell you right now who has good fries and who does not.
Oh, yeah. No one buy your fries and not buy your fries.
I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm a force to be reckoned with when it comes to French fries. I can lay it down.
Yes.
You put some salt and a little bit of pepper with some ketchup, game over.
Right. Yeah. So today is, I do want to talk about Americans for Prosperity here too, but today is napping day. 42% of people are still more tired after they spring forward, and so here's napping day. Most of us lost an hour. Spring, it's perfect. Today is National Napping Day. So there's two ways to celebrate. First,
say National Napping Day.
One more time. It's a drinking game. For starters, you can take a nap. Experts recommend 20 to 30 minutes to feel energized. A 60-minute nap will make you feel more rested, but you probably will feel lethargic and groggy when you wake up. If you're out for longer than that, you enter the REM sleep, the REM sleep,
Yep.
which also means you probably will sleep. You'll probably be sleep deprived. If you're not a napper, you can still celebrate by going to either bed earlier tonight. You can jumpstart that by exercising a little this evening, or by enjoying a hot bath or hot shower. Even though the time change is just an hour, studies can show it can impact people for several days. So we're in the justified. We're justified here. In a poll, 42% of people say they've had their sleep affected in some way by daylight saving times. Women say they feel more. Women say they feel the effects more than the men. That's interesting. In another new poll, 60% of people would love it, and if they never have to change the clocks again. 22% say they want to keep the time changes. 18% of people say they're just not sure. They're the ones going around groggy. They're not for sure.
You know? They don't know their feelings.
They don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's all good. All good. I think the part that Holly talked about the other day was, it used to be like when the time would change, some around us would change, some wouldn't change, and like if you were traveling somewhere or going somewhere, it'd be like, what time change, you know what I mean, or something like that.
I think it's funny if we all were set like on the satellite time, like every single clock, which I know they've got the ones that are not, but I'm just saying it'd be funny and just to switch the time and just see if anybody even, I mean, notices. Because is it a head game?
Is it?
I don't know. It's an hour.
Is it, Angel? Is it?
I don't know. I don't know. They're
training us for something really big.
Listen, I'm just going to tell you right now is that I am just going to just keep my mouth shut and just go on.
It is what it is. It's
right.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about Americans for Prosperity. What you got going on?
That's right. We still are in session, guys.
Woo!
We are still in session, which actually we're coming towards the other side of it. We're on the tail end almost, getting closer to the end of Indiana 2025 session. For those that don't know, Indiana is a part-time session, so we do not go all year round. We do start, or in the winter, in January, at the beginning of the year, and we go till spring.
Yay.
Into the spring. So yes, we got some bills that are, we've been watching this whole time. They did the bill flip, and now we're watching them in the opposite House and Senate of where they came from originally. So watching those, things are looking pretty good. And then on the event front, we have got some phone banks going on. We're still watching Trump's tax cuts, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, trying to get it passed. It does expire this year. So we're just trying to make sure that our federal elected officials are aware, and that is in the House and the Senate, because if Trump's tax cuts expire, your taxes are going up. You will be paying more money if they don't get this done. So we are trying to encourage people to do it early, so we can prepare. The earlier, the better. But it's just imperative right now that if you don't want to pay more money, you need to let your elected official, your federal elected official, know that, and let them know that you want to extend and get Trump, the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, same thing as Trump's tax cuts. You want them to be, extended. So, and that does not happen. They will expire. They will expire. And that's not to say, you can come back and, Congress can come up with something else to maybe, try to cut some things. But in the meantime, you still have to pay. You will still have to pay more. So I'm trying to remember. It's I don't want to say the number, but it's not just a couple $100. It'll go up a couple thousand something annually. So, and that's per household. So it's imperative that we get that passed, and that's on average. So so that's going on right now at the federal level. We're trying, like I said, we've been to the district offices, we've talked to them, trying to encourage them to make sure that they vote yes on expanding those or extending those. So we've got that going on at the federal level. And then also, as far as events go, we have got Comptroller Elise Nanshala, which for those that don't know, the comptroller is now used to be the auditor, is what their name was, what their title was. We've changed it to comptroller. So we've got her. She's coming down for an event on April the 28th, and she's gonna. It's gonna be a really, really fun event, and it's gonna be one of those things where she's gonna speak to us a little bit on what's going on at the federal level, what she's working on, and then she is going to decorate cookies with us.
Oh, fun.
We're going to do a cookie decorating course. It's going to be springy, like a bouquet of flowers, and it is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. The teacher's great, and I've heard already, I can't decorate cookies like that, because there is a flyer going around of the photo, and I'm like, and that's why the teacher is going to teach you how to do it. It's a class, and so she's phenomenal. She's great, and this is going to be it's going to be a very fun event. You're not going to want to miss out on, and you get to visit. With Comptroller, Nanshala. So.
Well, do we get to eat the cookie?
They're your cookies to do whatever you want with. It is a couple weeks prior to, so it is, what is it? Is that the week before Derby? So you can plan around that, and then also it's a couple weeks before. Let me see exactly. It's a couple weeks or a week before Mother's Day. Oh. So the event is actually it's a couple weeks prior to Mother's Day. It is a free event, so this would be something fun too if you want to grab your mom or grab your daughter, grab a mother-like figure, grab a daughter-like figure, and do this class with them. If you want to grab just some girlfriends and do a class with them, men are welcome. They are 100% welcome if you want to come. It's not just for women. But you will be decorating cookies that are more springy. So if you're cool with that, then come on.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be a very fun event, and we'll continue to keep you guys in the loop and we'll keep reminding you on that fun event. But I think that it'd be a great time if you've not been involved with the organization to come and be a part. And like I said, it's free.
Yeah,
it's a free class.
I love that.
And you get to take the cookies home or or eat them there. I don't care what you do with them.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah.
They're yours.
Yeah. There you go. Love that.
We love freedom. You have the freedom to do whatever you want with those cookies. We love freedom at AFP.
And if you want to give them,
Yeah, or if you want to give them as a gift.
That's right. I like
Mom's the word on where they came from and who paid for them. Men everywhere are going to be like, hang on, wait, where do I sign up for this class?
I can do this.
Hey, yeah, if you, listen, come make flowers for your wife or for your significant other or your daughter. Yeah, come do it. We're totally cool with that. We welcome you. So
I love that. Well, and I think it's cool that she's doing that, and I think that that's fun to say that, to actually put in a different light. You know what I mean? Because you see someone doing what they do and every day, but then also
yes, and even if you've not had the opportunity to meet her, she's great.
You're seeing her in a different light. You're seeing her, her fun.
We're going to see her cookie decorating skills.
There we go.
That's right.
Yes, and we do not judge because I don't think I've met a cookie decorated that I didn't like.
I know. You should see my Christmas cookies.
I know that.
There are some scary ones that taste delicious, let me tell you.
That one I didn't like, so sounds delicious for sure. All right, we got to get out of here, but and what's the date?
April 28th. Yep, it's the end of April,
okay.
So.
We'll keep reminding everybody about that. And want everyone to have the best Monday ever, and may the odds be in your favor. Maybe the force be with you today with your 1 hour less.
That's right. That is right. You got this.
You got this. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's thank our sponsors.
Yes, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, and McAllister Land Consulting.
All right, let's have the best Monday ever.
That's right. Happy Monday.
When you want to honor your loved one, you choose someone you can trust. Marshall Monuments, Southern Indiana's monument experts. In their 78 years of community service, Marshall Monuments has provided excellence and experience and continues to take pride in workmanship and guarantees satisfaction in the final product. Whether you're looking for a custom monument, stones, or mausoleums or military markers, Marshall Monuments not only services all of Kentuckiana, but can come to you when you can't make the trip to the local office. Corey Churchman and the staff at Marshall Monuments do everything by hand and stand by the quality of the work. When you're dealing with Marshall Monuments in Salem, you're working with expert craftsmanship and specially trained stone artisans. Call or text today at 812-412-2014 for a free estimate and to set up an appointment to see their quality work. Or stop by the shop at 106 South Water Street in Salem, Indiana. Top quality stonework at hometown prices.
This is Becky White from Wslm, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, this is Jalen Hoare at John Jones. It's the season of love, and we are going to have you falling head over heels on our deals here at John Jones. These may even be sweeter than your Valentine. If you don't look back at your ride after parking it, then you own the wrong car. Let me play matchmaker for you and your new ride. With over 600 vehicles in inventory, Cupid's arrow could easily hit the mark while you're on the lot here at John Jones. Not able to take time to shop on foot? Not a problem. See all of our inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com and set up your appointment today by calling 877-473-5546. We look forward to seeing you in one of our showrooms across Salem, Scottsburg, Greenville, or Corden. And again, I'm Jalen Hoare, and remember, you see so many because they paid so little.
The Papa John's pizza makers are in the kitchen, hand stuffing my...
They are the uncles your parents warned you about. The Rick Burgess Show.
Thanks for being with us, Speedy, Greg, Adler, all here from the text line. Somebody out of Georgia adding to that last story. They said, guys, just in case you don't know, DeSoto, Georgia has a population of 120 people. For the low cost of $1.9 billion, we're able to lower the power bill for 75% of that population. Wow, what a game changer. $1.9 billion for 75% of 120 people in DeSoto, Georgia. I'm sure that's where it all went, and I'm sure all those got votes. Mm-hmm. So some other things happening here within the ever-growing studio and cool things we're trying and all this. Adler did a masterful job with Wormwood and some of these other people of redesigning the studio and us getting a new look and all that, and it's been kind of an ongoing process, and we're adding, and we're still moving, and we're shucking and jiving. We're working on a new conference room right now, and it's a process of kind of getting everything the way you like it. And we noticed that it was your dad, I think, Adler, right, that didn't like that you were using you had wood behind us here, but the legs on the actual console were still what? Was that metal? What was it?
Yeah, so I actually asked my dad, because that gray pillar that you're seeing here in the shot right there in the front of the console, I wanted to replace that with like a wood stump or like an elephant's foot or something cool like that.
Yeah, something cool like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that'd be so cool.
Which I guess explains why you want the velvet Elvis portrait in the new conference room. But go ahead.
Yeah. And so I actually talked to my dad, who does he actually does a lot of woodworking.
Yes, he does.
He's got a lathe.
Yes, he does.
He's all about it. He makes bowls and cups and pitchers and all kinds of cool
stuff. A little
stuff.
stingy with them, but yes, he does.
Yes, he is. boy.
I could not have dropped any more hints. Okay.
And so I was like, let's put something cool there. Let's put a log there. So Casey with Wormwood Designs did all the facing that you see, and then my dad just came in with a cedar log.
Toting it.
And
he did one day.
And yeah,
on his shoulder.
And
like a lumberjack.
And we replaced that pillar. And then you guys might remember that y'all made fun of me for keeping that pillar.
Yeah,
we did.
Ringing any bells?
Yeah, we
Ooh, Adler's a hoarder. Ooh, he's so muscular. Well, we can't make fun of that, so let's call him a hoarder. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't think we looked up like that.
I don't recall that.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
So y'all made fun of me for having the pillar, and I was like, this is a good pillar. You never know when you're going to need it. And then also, when we installed the cedar log little thing, we noticed a circle of sawdust around.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
And I thought that was from us drilling, and we actually had to take an inch or two off the log to get it to the right height for the console of the desk that you guys are sitting at. And I vacuumed up that sawdust.
I remember that.
You guys remember that?
You
I was
did.
like,
You went to your cool van and got it.
Yes.
Kind of like you vacuum part of your home, but not the entire home.
Got a little dust buster going.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that the sawdust came back.
Uh-oh.
See, I thought it was because we pound on the counter.
No.
I thought it was maybe something like that too.
I thought it was.
But I took a closer look at it, y'all, on Monday.
Oh, boy.
And it looked like a cheese grater. The amount of hole, if you get close and look at it, it looked like a cheese grater. The amount of little tiny holes that's